Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. It's going to be a pretty good day for us. I'll give you details on the forecast in just a moment. But welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather. If you've never joined me before and this is your first time, I track the weather when it turns bad and I give you street-by-street coverage of the storm as it reaches when it comes near you, right up to your doorstep. We don't have anything bad like that going on now, so that's the great news. But we'll give you your forecast and a few things going on in the community here this morning. Well, as we begin this weekend, don't forget tomorrow is going to be D-Day, a very, very important date in history, although it will be celebrated a little bit differently than it normally is due to the coronavirus. That's one of the things. The Neshoba County Fair has been canceled. Also, the Choctaw Indian Fair, staples that have been part of our community that won't be happening in July now. Just hard to believe, isn't it? But those numbers hadn't changed. We'll go over those here in a few moments also. Well, so far this week, I hadn't broken a phone or anything, which is good. I got some watermelons planted. They're not looking all that healthy, but I gave it a try. So as it comes about, I'll show you how good my green thumb with the garden is going. Well, let's move to the forecast this morning, of course, brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. We're not showing any rain in the area whatsoever. We got some sprinkle north of Tuscaloosa as we back out and look down to the coast down in Gainesville, Florida, a little bit of rain. And no rain anywhere near us. As we turn to the forecast today, we expect it to be a 40% chance of showers after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be sunny and warm. The first time that I've seen the heat index brought up in our forecast, although our high will be 91, heat index of about 97 this afternoon. So it's going to be warm. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers, 71 for the low. Back tomorrow with a 30% chance of showers, with a high of 89, and we look to Sunday, a 40% chance of rain. On into Monday, we start seeing the remnants of the hurricane, well, the storm that has come, tropical storm. It's going to be a 70% chance of rain on Monday, and we move into Tuesday with an 80% chance of showers. Let's go over and take a look at our path of what we're going to have with this the storm as it comes near us. It has changed paths. As we zoom in and look at this, our area now is going to dip away from us. Monday at 1 a.m., it will be right at the coast of Louisiana. It comes in through the Hattiesburg area and stays to the west of Meridian. This is going to be where Scott County is the line that they're now showing. It'll go north of us and then turn back right and go up near and go out of the state through Memphis in this area. But if you'll see it as it takes that hook to our west and barely misses us of being in the projection of where the tropical storm will be coming. Still, this could shift. I've seen this as far as over as the edge of Alabama the last few days, and then now it's shifting again. So this could still change. We're not out of the woods, so to speak, as the old saying goes. But we'll watch that. But expect this to come make landfall Monday around 1 a.m. And again, the conditions can change. It can flip and be over on us in no time flat. So we're still watching this closely. And again, we've got rain chances. If you've got anything to do, it'll seriously get down to rain Monday and Tuesday. Afternoon showers in between now and then. As we go back and look at these numbers that keep coming in, Mississippi is still climbing. 238 new cases were added yesterday with 12 deaths. None in Lauderdale County. The closest we had was Jones County, and 119 new cases broke out in the long-term care facilities. So it has not in the least bit gotten better yet. So it's rough out there.
At Rick Justice Automotive, you'll find the right vehicle at just the right price. We have new inventory of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs arriving every week. Come see us today, and you'll see how we've been able to help your family and friends find the perfect vehicle. Financing and a 57-month, 57,000-mile warranty are available on every vehicle. For an awesome car buying experience, come to Rick Justice Automotive. We take pride in earning your business every day.
One thing that is certain in uncertain times, EMEPA's commitment to you. Visit EMEPA.com or call 601-581-8600 to stay in touch. Stay healthy, stay home, and we'll get through this together the cooperative way.
Well, how far are we from deer season? I'd really like a little bit cooler weather, wouldn't you? Not quite here, but it is coming. As we turn to some news stories that are happening in our community, this one, we really, really hate to see this news being broke. Lazy Boy, that's been there since 1960, is closing the plant just can't make it due to the different things that have happened with coronavirus. About 300 people in the community will be without jobs. And the bad part about this, we don't know all of the effects of, this feeds other businesses in the Newton area and in the Meridian area as well. Of people that depend on it, they spend money here. So this will have more effect than just Lazy Boy at some point. That is the latest that has come about. As we move to our next story, don't forget this is going to be happening tomorrow at City Hall at 1 o'clock. There will be a protest at City Hall. It's supposed to be a peaceful protest. So that's coming up tomorrow at 1 o'clock. As we go to Drew Brees, we brought this up yesterday. He is getting the backlash about the national anthem. He said he would never agree or change his mind. Well, today's story, where did old Brees go here? Here he is right here. He has now has apologized for a ton of criticism that has gone on from other football players. Now, as the thing says here, Drew Brees folds like a wet paper towel. He gave in and apologized for his statements. Ted Cruz reportedly said, sadly predictable. Pro sports have become politically correct speech police, terrified of offending the angry left. Words you can no longer say in today's NFL, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And, why did Drew, and, I don't know what all he means when he apologized. Does this mean now that he's going to kneel for the national anthem? I don't know. Maybe not. But you have to look at probably why he folded. He's getting a lot of heat from his players. Also, he is getting some flack there that on down the road, he may want to go into TV. And so he wants to be politically correct. But he did fold. So we hate to see that. Drew, if you stand up for something, stay with it if it means that much to you. This yesterday, as we go back one slide, as I had that out of order, 10 to 15% of Americans are just not good people, is what Joe Biden said yesterday in an interview. Now, he didn't clarify what 10 to 15% if they supported Trump or who they were, but he just said that there's about 15% of folks out there that just aren't good in America. Do you remember this story? I brought this up yesterday also, the California intern that jumped out, took a picture. It was fake. She asked the guy to give her a drink. She takes a picture. She lost her job. She was with the Washington Examiner as an intern reporter. They have cut ties with her over it. Other news, we go out to California, Santa Monica Music Center. They were a big place, and it looks like their business has been destroyed due to the riots and looters. They took everything they had, nothing left in the store. They just do what they want nowadays, don't they? As we look at this, Hugh Jackman, an actor who is getting slammed, and he's losing followers now on Twitter because he posted this picture of a cop hugging a protester. Why? Looks like he's trying to do a good deed and show unity. Morgan Fairchild, can you believe this? You remember her back, Falcon Crest? That's her at the bottom when she was younger. That's her in the left-hand corner now. She has now turned 70. That's shocking. I had no idea. But a little bit of news there of what's going on this morning in and around the area. That's some interesting facts there. So now that you're up to date, Drew Brees, how do you feel about that? Do you think he done the right thing? Did he give up what he believed in by what he's put out there? Let me know your thoughts if you have any on that. As we head out to the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, have you dropped in and seen Joe yet? Yeah, go by and see Joe. They've always got some great groceries and good people right here in our community. This week, you can pick up the Piggly Wiggly fresh strawberries, 1 pound for $2.99. Who doesn't need those? You can get them there at Piggly Wiggly. As we go down the aisles, if you're looking for some pizza, the Red Baron Pizza, you get 2 of those for $6. Now, you can get that pepperoni topping only for that price. They've got others to choose from, but that's a great deal also. As we move down the Sunny D Delight, every refrigerator had that when I was a kid. You can pick those up, 2 for $5, that 128-ounce bottle. Also, Eggos. Let go of my Eggo. The Piggly Wiggly carries a big variety of those. You can pick those up. The 10-count box, 2 for $5. Also, if you're looking for Coca-Cola products, you can get the 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, 2 for $9. Yep, all you have to do is drop in and see them there at the Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. They've got great food, a great meal. You, of course, steak night, and always a great place to go in and get a meal. You can find that starting at somewhere around $3.99. Can't you, Joe? There, drop in and dine with them. You can't miss it. That's a Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville. There, four-way stop, hang a left, go in and see Joe and take care of all your shopping there. You'll be glad that you did and shop with some good folks there. Again, I want to thank all of the folks that help us out with the weather here. Should it turn bad, we'll come live and go street by street to let you know what's going on. Brought to you in part by the good folks at San Marcos Mexican Restaurant, SMI, Graphics Guru there on B Street, EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, along with Patrick Allen Overhead Doors, Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Rick Justice Automotive, and Hooper's on 22nd Avenue for anything that you might need when it comes to electronics. Again, thank you for spending part of your day with me here at Scotty Ray's Morning Weather, and we'll keep you covered.